As the Super Lights come out onto the track, the 10A of Doug Alexander out of Homer City, Pennsylvania up there. The 100L Top Gun, Steve Pellis, our regional champion last year and second in the nation. Last year in the Winston Racing Series, and I'll point out to you how they're changing that Winston Racing Series status so that it would have been Mr. Pellis that would have won last year if they go by percentages of which they're going by this year. Now, the 98 is Will Rao. He, of course, with us again for the second week out of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, and a Penn Performance Powell chassis machine. Delco signs lettering that car, very familiar signs that they lettered out here. That's the Hagerstown runner. Of course, Will is the Hagerstown runner himself and has another car for the dirt, and this one he reserves for the asphalt. Pellis right behind him, and Glenn Gulf. Keep your eyes on this race, fans. We've got two hot shoes right in that second row. Starter Jack Freeman gets in the green, and we're racing. Alexander on the low side, and now coming up in the inside is Klingold in the 32. Steve Pellis takes off with the lead. Into turns 1 and 2. Rollmeyer said, here comes Klingold on the low side. He's making it moving now. He sets his sights on the 100L of Steve Pellis. It's a Howe chassis machine out there in front, followed by a Port City chassis machine. Gulf now trying to realize gathers it back up in the 98. Meanwhile, Glenn Gulf starts to close in on the rear bumper of Steve Pellis in a 100L. Smith, problems on the front straightaway. I believe that should be an attempt to get some details on the car, chassis, and things of that nature. And I promise you next week we'll get that information and pass along to you. But Smith off to a very abrupt. 3 laps are down, 7 remaining. Starter Jack Freeman shows them the green. Pellis picks it up and we're racing. Steve Pellis completely behind him. Gulf right there behind him. Just in third right now, Alexander in the 10A. Now, don't try the low side move on Pellis. Pellis on the high groove between 3 and 4. But Pellis shuts the door on Gulf. Keep your eyes off Pellis. The rear end of the car. A little bit looks like Steve Pellis down on the back straightaway. In the best money cold special. The Howe chassis machine working in the middle of that track right now, while meanwhile Gulf trying that Port City chassis machine on the low side. Straightaway now working turn 2. But Steve Pellis comfortably in the lead. Let's see if Gulf tries to challenge out low side again. We'll try to get a time on Steve, see just how fast he's going out there. Gulf trying the low side. Here we go. Down into turn 3. Gulf trying the low side, but Pellis able to hang right in there. Now Glenn Gulf still on that low side. Pellis finally closes the door on him. 1783 out there. Turning the track in the high 17s. Glenn Gulf anxiously trying to pass that machine. Working through 3 and 4. Starter Jack Freeman with the checker white pearl in hand saying 2 laps to go. 2 more laps for Glenn Gulf. Meanwhile, Pellis hanging on that sprint. We're back and forth. Perhaps a little bit of problems on the right rear of that machine as they work in turn 3. Steve Pellis carefully appraising his situation, but Glenn Gulf brings his rearview mirror the last lap. 1 more to go. Gulf trying the low side once again. Pellis trying to do the possible. It looks like Glenn Gulf going to have to make his move now. It looks like he may settle back in here. Let's see what happens to out for. Here comes Scott on the low side. But it looks like Pellis is going to hang on to it. Just in third to Doug Alexander in the 10A, followed by Will Rao in the 98. Get a time on here for Steve Pellis. He turned a 1783. Just looking closely at that. He's getting an average speed of 104.99 miles an hour average, so he's well over 120 on the straightaway. Program. Second Super Late Model heat up here on the line, designated as number 4 here this afternoon. will be Richard Decker. Richard Decker, that is the number 4. He's out of Chippewa Lake, Ohio. Richard Duker in the number 4. I should explain, last week he was with us and decided to run Chevrolet models, but he had a rocker arm broken in that car. Behind Tom Peck and his efforts on the Busch Grand National Series, running some super speedways, and of course he's racing each and every weekend. But Tom Peck behind the wheel this afternoon. Inside second row, young Scott Rose out of Somerset, Pennsylvania, in a rare home-built chassis, number 83, the Gatlin's Auto Store Special. Number 83 outside of him, Rusty Peoples out of Du Bois in the 29. And behind him, Mr. Everything from Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, Clay Houston in his own Snow King number 1. As the field tightens up, anticipating a green flag, we will go 10 laps. The field reverts according to the points they received last week for starting positions in our heat races. Here we go. The green side, and we're racing! Number 4, Rich Duker going out to the lead. Here comes Scott Rhodes in the 83, though, trying to make a race out of it. Keep your eyes on this one, race fans. Those cars all look evenly matched out there. Rhodes trying to high side on Duker as they work out of turn 4. Right now is Scott Rhodes in the 83, and he looks like he's hung out to dry as he starts to lose the position. Now Tom Peck, door to door, and right by him. Oh, Duker backs off a little bit, tightens the field up, and hangs on to the lead. Look out. Back in the third place. Meanwhile, working over second, trying the low side. Look at this. Here we go, trying to make it 3 wide. Duker wisely closing off the field. Now on the outside, here comes Rhodes. Duker goes up high, and put a block on him, hanging on to the lead. Rusty Peoples on the inside down the back straightaway. Peoples trying to make the move on Rhodes. Rhodes still running that high groove. A hard thing to hang on to in this heat race right now. And he's starting to win right now. Scott Rhodes, he's trying to look for a position to get back in line. No, now he's trying to go for it. Duker on the low side, holds off Peck. But look at this. Scott Rhodes on the outside of Richard Duker, start coming out of 4th. Once again, trying to challenge. He's gone from second to third. Soaking number 1. Now 4th, now running for 3rd. Action all over this heat race. Here comes Clay Houston. The Sabone Snow King number 1 now up to 3rd place. And he sets his place on the front two runners. In there and looking at you that outside cut. Here he comes. Duker with his hands full, had that rear view mirror full of white and orange cars in his heat race. Here comes the one of Clay Houston. Houston up a little in the groove, falls back. Duker still hanging on to the lead. Here he comes on the turn 2. Clay Houston jumps to the lead. Rich Duker settles back into second. Still busy with all those cars trying to challenge. Now Scott Rhodes is trying the outside on Rich Duker. Clay Houston, meanwhile, working the outside in the number 4, Rich Duker, and he looks like he's going to grab second place. Scotty Rhodes into second, breaks some daylight between his rear bumper and the front nose piece of Rich Duker's car. The white flag out. Back in the third, fighting a valiant effort of holding all those cars back. Running right about 18 seconds flat is Clay Houston out there in his Bone Snow King number 1 as he comes around to take the checker. Race fans, don't forget when you get a chance to visit the concession stands as the afternoon goes on. I do want to make a point. Larry Burke Jr. in the number 88.